Digital ethics. Digital ethics, or moral philosophy on using digital devices, is a branch of philosophy that involves systematizing, defending, and recommending concepts of right and wrong behavior of using digital devices. Ethics seeks to resolve questions of human morality by defining concepts such as good and evil, right and wrong, virtue and vice, justice and crime. Digital ethics is the study of how to manage oneself ethically, professionally, and in a clinically sound manner via online and digital mediums. Is digital ethics important? Yes, digital ethics is important because it is the key of protecting from internal threats like stealing of information. Let us distinguish ethical versus unethical behavior. As a user of digital technology, ethical behavior is the right way of using digital technology, while unethical behavior is the wrong practices of using digital technology. We have different unethical behavior of using digital technology: digital plagiarism, breaking copyright and software theft, improper use of digital resources, computer fraud. Plagiarism. Digital plagiarism, the act of copying the idea behind physical objects to create digital versions, such as digital calculators, clocks, and compasses. Copying work from your Google Doc into a CRM. Passing off someone else's work as your own, by stealing it or not giving proper credit when referencing. Computer fraud is a cybercrime and the act of using a computer to take or alter electronic data, or to gain unlawful use of a computer or system. In the United States, computer fraud is specifically prescribed by the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, which criminalizes computer-related acts under federal jurisdiction. Plagiarism is presenting someone else's work or ideas as your own, with or without their consent, by incorporating it into your work without full acknowledgement. All published and unpublished material, whether in manuscript, printed or electronic form, is covered under this definition. Practice respectful conduct when using the Internet. Sensitivity to national and local cultures, avoiding identity misrepresentation and fraud. Internet etiquette while chatting, emailing, blogging, and using social media. Protecting personal information. Different terminologies in safe and responsible use of digital technology: cyber ethics, cyber safety, cyber wellness, cyber security. Cyber ethics refers to the code of responsible behavior on the Internet. Just as we are taught to act responsibly in everyday life with lessons such as, don't take what doesn't belong to you, and do not harm others, we must act responsibly in the cyber world as well. Cyber safety. Cyber safety means being secure online. Cyber safety helps to avoid those risks, but also helps to protect against their consequences, because it is impossible to avoid all hazards. Even when someone complies with all customary security requirements, they could still become the target of an attack. Cyber wellness refers to the positive well-being of Internet users. It involves an understanding of online behavior and awareness of how to protect oneself in cyberspace. The focus of CW is about helping students to become responsible digital learners. Cybersecurity is the practice of defending computers, servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, networks, and data from malicious attacks. It's also known as information technology security or electronic information security. How to minimize the risks of negative online behavior. Pornography. Admit you have a problem. Invite trusted friends to encourage you and hold you accountable. Online accountability. Set boundaries with your mobile device. If you have offline pornography at your disposal, destroy it. Take all forms of media seriously. If you are married, take a step back and think on your marriage. Realize that you didn't just become addicted to porn. Take a second and think beyond the images or videos you're looking at. Your pornography addiction is a heart issue first and foremost. Internet addiction tracking and limiting internet use. Keep a log of how much time you spend on the internet. Set a timer to help you limit the time you spend online. Create distractions for yourself to postpone internet use. Decrease how often you check the internet in 15-minute increments, removing the temptation to browse. Turn off your smartphone, tablet, and computer during social activities. Charge devices in another room at night to prevent bedtime browsing. Remove social media apps from your phone. Look at one website at a time, instead of having multiple tabs open. Block time-wasting sites on your internet browser. Turn off or cut your home Wi-Fi access to prevent internet use entirely. Developing healthier habits. Replace internet use with a healthy activity. Use relaxation techniques to reduce stress and anxiety. Reach out to friends and family to build more in-person connections. Watch for signs of internet addiction and seek help if you notice them. Online gambling. Plan to avoid boredom. Live your life one day at a time. Do something completely different. Rekindle an old hobby. Be especially vigilant leading up to special events. Find ways that help you cope better with stress. Remind yourself that to gamble is to lose. Identify your self-sabotage triggers. Visualize your betting firm or casino with a negative slogan. Write a daily gratitude list. Cyberbullying. Never post personal information. Always check the to. Feel. Don't be gullible. Don't respond to an angry message with anger. Never open messages from strangers. Don't forward chain mails, hoaxes or long emails. Use the BCC field when forwarding messages. Proofread your messages. Beware of certain topics. Don't post anything that is very private. Digital citizen identity. Create and manage a healthy online identity and reputation with integrity, aware of one's digital persona, and able to manage the short and long-term impact of one's online presence. Digital rights. Understand, protect, and respect personal and legal rights, such as the right to privacy, intellectual property rights, freedom of speech and protection from hate speech. This includes handling personal information online with discretion and protecting privacy for oneself and one's contacts. Digital higher-order thinking. Critically evaluate, share, utilize, and create digital content. Digital communication. Communicate with others with humility and respect, and in a constructive manner. Digital security. Detect cyber threats, e.g., hacking, scams, malware, and understand and use security tools and practices, such as strong passwords, for data protection. Digital safety. Detect risks online, e.g., cyberbullying, grooming, radicalization, and problematic content, e.g., violence and obscenity, and know how to avoid and limit these risks. Digital emotional intelligence. Practice self-regulation and empathy, and build positive relationships using digital media. This includes being sensitive to the needs of self and others while online, and not being judgmental online or yielding to herd mentality. Digital use. Use digital devices and media with mastery and control, and use self-control to achieve a healthy balance in life, both online and offline, to avoid negative side effects of excessive screen time and addictive use of digital media.